love you. Happy birthday.
Okay guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about this statement that Aaliyah's estate gave again. And I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible because I never have any time to film a video. So if you're interested, stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.
Somewhere far away, I want you back. Talking to the moon at night. Through the window in my room, there's not much I love to say, and I don't have the strength to fight. I feel that inside like I've been buried in the grave, and you step in my soul at night.
So in today's video, like I said, I'm going to be going through this post that Aaliyah's estate gave. And if you don't remember what it's about, well, I'm going to go through everything. I was going to have my sister in this video with me, but I don't have time to waste. So anyways, we're going to thoroughly go through this estate message because people are seeming to confuse it with what's going on. And people keep saying that the estate is going to release Aaliyah's music, which that is not actually the case. Aaliyah's uncle is releasing her music, not her estate. And I was watching B with the T, and she was speaking on the whole situation. I'll put the clip that caught my attention right here.
And he holds the rights to her masters, and her family owns the rights to her estate.
But basically she said that Aaliyah's estate is in the hands of her mom and her brother, and then her masters is in the hands of her uncle. So therefore her uncle can release her music, but the family has nothing to do with that, and they don't support it, you guys. They do not support the uncle's decision in releasing her music. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And the estate that released the stuff about Aaliyah is from the mom and the brother. And if you pay attention, you notice how the uncle did not share this estate message, but Rashad did. So apparently the family is against the uncle. You guys need to wake up and stop supporting the uncle. But a lot of you already bought the music, so I mean, pre-ordered it. It says, protecting Aaliyah's legacy is and always will be our focus. And it says, for 20 years, we have battled behind the scenes. So this is coming from her estate, which that is her mother and her brother. They have been battling behind the scenes, and that's why they haven't been speaking out and really doing much, because they were going through a battle with Aaliyah's uncle. And Aaliyah's uncle must have won her music, and the parents must have been granted her estate, and her estate is basically like and everything in that genre. So that's what that means. They've been battling behind scenes, so they've been battling for Aaliyah's stuff. This is from her brother and them, and her brother shared this, so that's how I know this is from them. He supports what's on this picture. And then it says, enduring shadowy tactics of deception with unauthorized projects targeted to tarnish. Enduring shadowy tactics of deception with unauthorized projects. Now her uncle was releasing songs that was probably unauthorized, like the song with Aaliyah and Chris Brown, Aaliyah and Drake. He is now doing this stuff, you know, he has her music now, and he has the originals. So he's trying to, you know, tarnish the Houghtons, the mom and the brother, by doing these unauthorized projects. We have always been confused as to why there's such a tenacity in causing more pain alongside what we already have to cope with for the rest of our lives. The uncle is putting the mother and the brother through crap because he won't just give them what they deserve. The family deserves everything, especially if he supposedly killed Aaliyah. He should just give the family everything, because with him releasing her music, none of that money is going to go to the Houghtons. And a lot of people are saying that they're battling for the income that's going to come from this. Even if that is the case, I feel like the Houghtons, Diane Houghton and Rashad, should get everything that comes out of it, because that is their daughter. That is their daughter, okay? And they deserve every bit of change that comes out of anything that includes Aaliyah, not the uncle. And it's just causing them more pain. They already have to grieve for the rest of their lives with the loss of Aaliyah. With her uncle doing all of this to taunt them, it's just putting them in more pain than they already had to endure, you know? It also says, don't mind me. In this 20th year, they keep making it a point to say this 20th year. It's been 20 years probably since they have been battling with this, which is crazy if that's the case. But in this 20th year, this endeavor to release Aaliyah's music without any transparency or full accounting to the estate. They do not support Barry Hankerson, okay? The estate is her mother and her brother, and they are not releasing her music. Her estate is not okay with releasing her music that way. They want to go about it in a more way. He is just trying to do it for money, and he's not telling you where that money is gonna go. You know, and the family probably wants it for charities of Aaliyah's or whatever that sort may be. Even if that's not the case, they still deserve every little bit of change that comes with this. But the uncle is putting out her music without the family's blessings, and it's quite sad that you guys are so blind and you couldn't wait for her music to come out. Listen, her uncle is bad news, and if you support him, you're basically bad news. And I'm sorry to tell you like that, but the Houghtons, Diane Houghton and Rashad Houghton, do not support Barry Hankerson and him releasing her music. JoJo even wants nothing to do with him, okay? She's even telling you guys to go buy or support her re-recorded album. Do not buy her original album from Barry Hankerson. Go buy her version. And people are blind. I've been trying to say this for the longest, and I just want to take the time to apologize to Diane Houghton and Rashad Houghton. I thought that they may have been selfish with releasing her stuff, and I understand why now. They've been battling with this for years, I'm sure. And like they said, they've been battling behind closed doors. I apologize. I'm wrong on that end. But you guys have to, like, I'm sorry, but a lot of you guys are not real Aaliyah fans because you are blind. And if you are a real Aaliyah fan like me, you would know that supporting Barry Hankerson is not it. And you would also see that Aaliyah's mother and brother does not support what Barry Hankerson is doing. They don't. And if they supported it, it would be a lot better, but they don't. And you guys are still going to support Barry Hankerson and fund him, and you don't even know where your money is going. I know you want Aaliyah's music, but it's just not the right time, you guys. It's not. Please share this video because people need to get this out. Her parents, did you just hear what I read? This unscrupulous endeavor to release Aaliyah's music without any transparency or full accounting to the estate compels our hearts to express a word: forgiveness. They do not want Aaliyah's music out, and they don't want Aaliyah's music in the hands of Barry Hankerson. They know something. Of course, they can't just come out and say what they want to say, or, you know, just say it bluntly. They have to work around the situation, but you guys have to go through and read this thoroughly. They do not support Barry Hankerson. Although we will continue to defend ourselves and her legacy lawfully and justly, so they have to defend themselves. That's what she means by defend herself. All of these stories are coming out, and my sister had a brilliant thought in her head that maybe they got this information from Barry, and Barry is trying to tarnish the two innocent Houghtons, the mom and the brother. And it would make sense. Where would they be getting this information from, you know? And she also made it a point to say that maybe that's where Whitney got her bit of information from, you know? He's trying to taunt the family. He's trying to throw stuff out there to make Diane look bad. And I have to admit, I did fall for it. I don't know if it's true or false, but with this, I'm starting to think that he is trying to tarnish the mother and the brother at this point. And I never liked him because I always felt something was off about him. So they have to defend themselves when false accusations come out about them. And it's probably from the uncle. Maybe the uncle was putting all this stuff out. It would only make sense. And it says her legacy lawfully and justly. They want to protect her legacy in the right way. And you guys are just sending your money, pre-ordering this stuff, and little do you know, the mom and the brother are not behind it. And that's why I never supported too much of stuff, because I'm like, I know that Diane and the brother couldn't have been behind those 2 songs with Chris Brown and Drake featuring Aaliyah, because that's disrespectful to her image. You know, Aaliyah was way above them, way beyond them, and it's just disrespectful. And I knew that they couldn't have had anything to do with that. And I always knew that the uncle put those songs out, because I mean, it was going around that he put those artists on her music, and it just never made sense. But it makes sense now. Diane Houghton and Rashad Houghton are in control of her estate. They have everything to do with her estate, and the uncle has her music. So they can't do anything about Barry Hankerson releasing her music, which is so probably heartbreaking for them. And like they said, they already had to grieve. We want to preempt the inevitable attacks on our character. Attacks. Remember when he said that she was messing around with R. Kelly? Yes, that's probably what she means. She has to protect her character and her daughter's character. That's why she came out to defend when those allegations came out. And who would be the only person with those types of information, you know? And it was said that Barry Hankerson was upstairs at the Houghton house. So he would be at the Houghton house, so he would know this bit of information. So maybe this is where this information is coming from. If you don't know, I believe Barry Hankerson and Diane Houghton are brothers and sisters. And it's just crazy how family can change on you for a little bit of money. He killed his own niece, allegedly. That's just my opinion. That's what I think. And it's just sad, you know? It's really, really sad. But anyways, the inevitable attacks on our character by all the individuals who have emerged from the shadows, to leech off Aaliyah's life's work. So all those people in Surviving R. Kelly are leechers. I think Timbaland is going to be working with her uncle. He's a leech. Tank is going to be working with the uncle. He's a leech. Missy Elliott, she posted this estate post, so I'm guessing she's with the family. And she did post something on Instagram, and let me read it for you guys really quick. I don't know if this has anything to do with what's going on, but I'm guessing it does. She posted, and this was from 3 days ago. This is her recent post. And it says, try not to get discouraged by setbacks and disappointments and just give up. If it don't happen for you right away, just think maybe it's a good thing and that you are dodging something that's not right for you. You must believe in you, that your time will come. Follow our gut no matter what everyone else says. Your intuition will let you know what to do many times in business deals, careers, and relationships. When you ignore the signs, sometimes you may make the wrong decision to pay attention to your instincts. It's important to be kind and try to help as much as you can and go above and beyond sometimes. But at the same time, don't allow people to take advantage of you. Sometimes you may have to say, I can't. Some may walk away, but the real ones will understand and still be here. Sometimes in order to get those blessings, you must make change. That may mean investing in yourself or trying something new or removing yourself from people who are draining to you. Everyone can't go with you on your next journey. I just want to say, keep pushing through. Many people are going through a lot. Some have just about given up, and it's easier said than done. But I'm praying for strength for any of you and sending positive energy that things will get better. Just try to keep your head up. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with the situation, but it fits pretty well to me. Like I said, she did post the estate's message herself, so I'm guessing she's with the family. Timbaland did not post it. They said that he's going to be working with Barry Hankerson, and Tank offered to help, so he is going to be infatuated with the uncle. JoJo wants nothing to do with them, and that should tell you something right there. He also will be releasing Toni Braxton's albums. I don't know if she has anything to do with it. He's going to be releasing a guy named Ashley. I'll put it right here if I'm wrong. He's going to be releasing stuff with Timbaland and Magoo. Of course, he's going to be releasing the Aaliyah stuff. You already know, the 1 in a Million album, Aaliyah album, I Care For You album with extra stuff. And yeah, if you want to see all these posts, you can go to Blackground Records 2.0 on Instagram, and you can see all his posts that he makes on there. But I would hope that you would understand this video. Rashad posted this estate message, and that means that I just read it to you guys. They're not okay with what Barry Hankerson is doing. People are leeching off Aaliyah's life work. It doesn't say that, I'm just improvising. We desire closure and a modicum of peace so we can facilitate the growth of the Aaliyah Memorial Fund. So they do want to have closure for Aaliyah's Memorial Fund and, well, the growth of Aaliyah's Memorial Fund. So they do want the money for a positive thing and other creative projects that embody Aaliyah's true essence. So yes, they do want the money so that they can put it into projects for Aaliyah. You know, Barry Hankerson is not going about it in a good way, and they don't support him, and you shouldn't either. If you are a real Aaliyah fan, you would not support them. And like I said, her uncle did not post this estate, so he has nothing to do with it. Her estate is not releasing her music. They don't want it released on a negative note. They want to do it peacefully. But no, the music is in her uncle's hands, so he is going to do what he wants to do, and he's making money, not telling you where that money is going to go. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to give any of that money, not even half of it, to the family, which is sad because that is their daughter. That is their baby girl. They had to grieve when she passed away. He didn't seem like he cared at all. And it's just sad that they have to go through this and that all of this is coming out like this. Okay, it says Aaliyah's uncle, Blackground Records founder Barry Hankerson, has struck a deal with Empire to put his catalog back on the market after a decade out of print. So he's only doing it for himself and not for Aaliyah. And you guys, I'm telling you, please do not support him. If you care for Diane Houghton and Rashad Houghton, then you'll do it for them, and you'll not support the uncle because they are not behind the uncle, not even 1%. So I'm telling you now, if you are a true Aaliyah fan and you respect her mother and her brother, do not support her uncle. And it's that simple. I'm not supporting the uncle. I never have, and I never will. And he's still crooked to this day. He's still disgusting till this day. He is tarnishing the Houghtons, and it was actually working. But now that this came out, the estate spoke. We finally know what it is. And when I first read this estate, I did not have a clue about what I was talking about. I thought the same thing that other people were saying, that the estate was releasing her music. No, it is not the estate. They want to, but they want to do it in a more positive way, I'm sure. But no, the estate has nothing to do with her music. So you see her uncle is getting deals. He just struck a deal with Empire. Spotify just followed him. He will be releasing Aaliyah's music on Spotify. But if you are a true Aaliyah fan, please hashtag down below, because she deserves better than this. Her uncle is literally disrespecting her legacy, disrespecting it to the fullest, and I just really can't believe that this is happening.
deep inside.